So here's my bag. Okay, the thing is, I've been getting requests to do a what's in my bag video quite frequently, so I wanted to do one, but I generally don't use a purse when I go out because I literally just have my keys, my phone, my wallet, and then like a water bottle, which I just put in my pockets. Not the water bottle, but the phone and the wallet. My go-to purse though is this purse I found at Goodwill years ago, but like there's nothing very ASMR-esque about it. There's no like zippers or pockets or anything. It's just one solid purse. But I mean, it's really good and durable and like simple, minimal. But I thought it would be fun because yesterday I was at where I grew up, and the house where I grew up, and I went in my old bedroom and I found a couple things that were still, like mostly everything's cleaned out that I had in there in the past, but there was a couple things still there, and this was one of them that I had made in high school. So one of my favoriteest classes ever that I took in all of school was 3D art, and one of the projects we had throughout the year was to build something out of soda cans. So I asked like friends and family and anybody I could to collect soda cans, and I would just ask people like, can you give me that can? And I was especially like, can you get me these Arizona, because these are so pretty with the cherry blossoms. And so I was like, if I'm gonna make something, I'm gonna make something that I can use. So I built a purse, and it has a strap that works quite nicely. So there was a lady I knew at the time that had like several cats, and so she had a whole bin full of these like cat food tabs. So I was like, I can use that for the strap. And then I wanted to make it cutesy, so I made this flower. So all of this part is just the bag with like clear tape over it, but this flower is like a separate piece that I hot glued on with these like orange soda can petals, and then Coke petals, and then one blue, probably from a Pepsi can, and then these were from green ginger ale cans, the leaves. And then I made so the buckles, this one's like about to fall off and like it came undone, but I think this one's still holding on. I used Velcro, and again I used the cat can tabs. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open it. Just gonna be careful because that one's like literally coming off. I hot glued them on however many years ago that was when I was doing the project, but they're evidently here. This one's like coming off. Okay, it's literally okay. That's dead. Okay. Yeah, I got all these different. There's Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, Zero Coke, or Diet Coke, root beer, and then we got Sierra Mist Cranberry Splash. I love all the colors. I was able to find, like, thankfully, several friends and stuff like drinks sodas, I guess, and like green teas, so I was able to get enough. And now the inside is just the silver cans, and I just covered it with clear tape. I would have loved to do like pockets on the inside, but I didn't get that fancy. This probably like bled off of my like obsessive era, because this was like after my obsessive era of like making anything and everything out of duct tape. So I was like, let me try a new medium. Well, I was doing it for art, but I was like, I might as well try what I've done with duct tape, but with the soda cans. Without further ado, let's see what's in my bag. So yeah, since I told y'all like I generally don't bring much stuff with me places, this is like, what would I have if I was like out all day and, you know, Okay. I don't know if I should sit it down or... Okay. So we have, because you never know when like you want to sit to write something. So I have this journal to write things in because maybe I want to sit and contemplate while I'm out and about, and some pens to choose from, all these different pens, because sometimes when I'm journaling I like to use different colors. So we also have a composition book because maybe I want one thing for writing ideas and the other for like a to-do list or a prayer or something. I don't know. Then we have, you never know, if I'm like out sitting on a bench looking at nature, I might want to take pictures with my digital camera. So I got this, and it turns on and off with that button, and this button takes pictures, and it has all these different like settings and stuff. So like you never know. I used to have a duct tape camera pouch, but I threw away all my duct tape stuff. I kind of regret that, but that's okay. Okay. It's sometimes nice to, here, let me put like, that's fine. I'm gonna grab something real quick to set the bag on. Okay. I'm gonna okay. Sometimes you need to reapply some deodorant throughout the day, so I use the Dove Original Clean 48-hour protection, okay? And with that, you want to make sure you're doubly smelling good. You can use some perfume. I don't want to spray it around all over the place like other ASMR artists because I don't want to suffocate myself, but it's, I got it in like a little gift bag. Good Chemistry Queen Bee Body Mist with black currant, peony, and amber. Body mist with ingredient transparency. So I guess it's supposed to be like a good ingredients by the Good Chemistry. Set these pens. Let's see. And if I want to fix up my hair, I got an extra scrunchie and hairbrush with a mirror in it, and so I can just kind of fix myself up. And with that, I have a EOS. My go-to chapstick is this strawberry EOS chapstick. It's so good. I currently have like lipstick on, but that's okay. So just a couple, not nothing crazy, but just a couple beauty products. And then of course we got the keys. You can't forget the keys. And on my keys I have this music, that's a treble sign. I haven't done anything to do with music in so long, but my sister actually got this for me in high school, and it used to have all these different colors in each little section, but some of them popped out, but I still think it's so cute. And then we got some Jergens lotion, which I like to apply on the tops of my hands. The palms of my hands are too sweaty, so I literally look like a weirdo when I put lotion on, and I do this because I only want the tops of my hands moisturized because they get a little wrinkly, but the palms are plenty moisturized with the sweat ongoing all the time. It's like anxiety sweat. I've had anxiety sweat since I was like, since puberty. It has gotten better. It used to be way worse like in school, but I'm still a sweaty girl. Hence the deodorant as well. We got some pocket tissues because you never know I've always had like no, not like I don't know if you call it allergies or what, but just like sinus issues and stuff. So you never know when I need to blow my nose, or I might out of nowhere sneeze and then I suddenly have to blow my nose. So these are a lifesaver. Silky Touch, and it's got a picture of a dove, so you know it's gonna be soft. This is just ibuprofen, because you never know when you might need some pain meds, especially as a female. You never know what things might happen. Okay. You know what I'm saying? When the cramps come, and you can't do anything about it, or the like hormonal migraines. Okay, this is a random, like a smaller book for like just little notes to jot down, like if I remember something, oh I need to do that, or oh I need to, or maybe I want to write down the price of something I sell and see if I can find a better deal elsewhere. And I can just open this right up and just write like, yeah, okay, I need to finish the laundry later. Okay, and then yeah, that was $2.99, but maybe I can find it for 5 cents. Okay. It's super cute. I love this color yellow. It makes me so happy. I would paint like a front door this yellow. It's super cheery. And it says strength and dignity, Proverbs 31:25. I got this from a women's conference that was like a lifesaver at the time, like spiritually a lifesaver. And I have this sticker on the back that I got from there that I really love. It's from James 1. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. Yeah. Super soft, smooth as well. I always love the smooth matte feel of things. A good go-to notebook. You never know when you might need some floss. Of course, my phone. Let's see what time it is. Okay, yeah. Nothing really crazy about this. It's just regular phone. It's a cool case, actually. I don't know what else to say about that. Okay. You never know when you need to reapply, because it's all the rage is the SPF. So you got, you know, the banana boat, protection and vitamins, sunscreen lotion, UVA, UVB, broad spectrum, 30. I know some suggest you should use 50, but you do what you can do with what you have. Vitamin C and B3, 12-hour hydration, water resistant, 80 minutes. You can't go past 80 minutes. And it has all the ingredients and all the crazy things, and we all question, is this actually good? Okay, so yeah, it might be expired this last month, but that's okay. You never know when like a good pocket knife can come in handy, so we got that. Cough drops, because you never know when you might get a tickle in your throat and you might have to just use a cough drop. So, do you want one? Okay. They're these like cherry flavored. Nice little cough suppressant cough drop. It's like store brand cherry cough drop. Not as good as, like, you know, the Ricola or probably the, what are the other ones that like on the Halls, where they're like screaming at you on the commercials. Okay, it's getting dark in here because the clouds, but bear with me. Then we have the New Testament, Psalms and Proverbs. It's not the whole Bible, but it's the Psalms, Proverbs, and the whole New Testament. This might come in handy. You never know when like you lose cell service, so you can't use your Bible app, but you have still a hand copy. I mean, all of the gospel is in here, which is what matters. Jesus fulfilled all of the Old Testament. So, and like the Psalms and Proverbs have prophecies about him. So it's like you get the whole package, just not the whole, you know what I'm saying. The whole Bible is good, but it's the New Testament, Psalm, Proverbs. Excellent on the go. I think this is, considering the symbol right there, I think it's a Gideon's, yeah, Gideon Bible. Find truth. Get the Gideon app. This book is not to be sold because, you know, they just hand it out. I think my friend's grandma gave this to me, and yeah, I've been meaning to like give it to somebody else, but I've just sadly kind of low-key forgot about it until just now I found it in my stuff. But yeah, and the back has this whole like all the truths about who God is and who we are, and that Christ died for our sins so that we can be saved. All good, important stuff. And let's see if it has it on. So, okay, it starts with the New Testament. So you got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, all the way to Revelation. And then in the back is where it has, wait. Are they lying to me? Yeah, okay. They have Psalms after Revelation, and then so you got Psalms 119, so longest chapter in the whole Bible, and then you got Proverbs, I'm guessing comes after that. Yep, that's pretty cool, and it's also smooth matte, cool design, handy dandy. And then we got a wallet, because this is a leather green wallet that my mom got me at like a craft fair, because I love leather, and I guess anyways, I didn't have like a wallet that I really used at the time, so it's got all my things. Obviously I'm not gonna show you like all the cards and stuff, but like I have, let's see, artist friend's business card, which I would give her a shout out, but I don't know if she's ready for me to like give her a shout out, her like Instagram and stuff, but she drew this. It's a morning dove, and it's beautiful. And then I think I might have like 99-cent French toast, the Sonic, $1, a Bath and Body Works, a Wendy's gift card, let's see, that's a scoop. So one scoop, if you get 10 of these at Culver's, you can get a free, what is it, save 10 Scoopy tokens and score some cool Scoopy gear or a free Scoopy kids meal. So the thing is, I always get kids meals Culver's because honestly it's like a really good burger, like a really good portion. Like it doesn't to me seem like a kid's burger, and you get the burgers, the fries, and the chocolate custard all for like $6, and that's really good. And then they give you this, so if you get 10 of these you get a free one. Like, say less. And then this is just a random Walmart receipt that I probably don't need to be saving, so okay. So yeah, some really intriguing things. Okay, let me just put this back for now, and then I have like one more thing in my bag. Oh, I left like a key in my wallet when I had I forget, my car checked or whatever. I wanted to put the key in the wallet just to be safe. I don't know. Okay. my leg is falling asleep. So we have one more object in here, I believe. And this is the most essential, most important to not forget when you're out and about. It's a squishy gumdrop. Okay, so there's this brand called Nido, kind of like Nido, but like it's like multiple puns in one. Anyways, my sister had like, and I guess it might have been viral on TikTok, she said, but like there was an ice cube one. It looked like an ice cube, but it was squishy. Yeah, my sister has a friend who's been like giving her different like fidgety toys, and then they have, I don't know what else. Apparently they have these gumdrops, and this is the coolest, most interesting, most satisfying texture, because it's got all these like, it's got this texture, like bumpy texture, and it's so squishy. It's like as if you had a giant gumdrop that you left in a hot car and now it's all melty and squishy, but without the mess, you know. This is important to take with me in my bag. And it works as like a good facial when you just lay it on your face. See? Don't you feel refreshed? Like a citrus, sugary gumdrop facial. Right. Okay. Anyways. Well, now that everything's like all over the place, should I put it back, or I guess I could try to put it back, or at least something. Since I'm gonna run some errands, I need all this stuff with me, so I'm gonna have to put it back in my bag that I use all the time when I run errands. No, but I actually did use this bag for the last few days of school, because I used this, or I made it 11th grade is when we had the art class, and that's when I made it, and I used it for like the last few days of school when you just had like a few things to bring. And I love how much my friend hyped me up at the time. She would like tell people like, oh, look at how cool this bag is that my friend made. It was so sweet of her. I was like reliving my like 8th grade going to school with a duct tape backpack era, except now this time it was soda cans. You never know. Okay, I'm not gonna try to squeeze the rest because the rest isn't essential. Well, maybe my phone, that's like probably important. Okay, now I'm ready to go run some errands and get some things done. So I'll have to see y'all later because I'm gonna go do that. But thank you for watching. Oh yeah, I can't forget my wallet. Trying to steal it from me or something? Thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.